On this week's edition of Titan TV, we'll look at top songs and time-wasting apps as well as other new technology for 2014.
Good morning, Titans. Today is Friday, January 31st, and you're watching Titan TV. I'm Abby.
And I'm Allie. As the first month of 2014 comes to a close, many new songs and genres have become popular. Kaylin has more on the New Year's top tunes.
As the years change, so does the music we listen to. Let's see what's become popular in this new year. We asked students what their favorite songs were right now.
Right now, my favorite song is It's About Time by Young the Giant.
My favorite song right now would be The Man by Aloe Blacc.
According to Billboard Top 100, the top 5 songs right now are Timber by Pitbull featuring Kesha,
You better dance. Let's make a night.
Dark Horse by Katy Perry featuring Juicy J, Counting Stars by One Republic,
But I'm not that bold, and I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing
Say Something by Great Big World featuring Christina Aguilera,
say something, I'm giving up.
and The Monster by Eminem featuring Rihanna.
Inside of my head, you're trying to save me. Stop.
We interviewed students on what they think will be big in 2014.
This year, I think the Lumineers, with the release of their new album, are going to make it pretty big.
Sadly, I think there's going to be a lot of popular country, even though there really shouldn't be.
Indie folk, like lots of acoustic stylings, but also some pop incorporated in that.
I think that the Arctic Monkeys are probably going to make it big. They have an album coming out along with Young the Giant with their new album.
According to Forbes, in 2014 there will be more mixes of hip-hop, dance, and country music. Wake Me Up, Timber, and the Cruise remix are just some examples of this genre. Indie folk music will also make a rise in this upcoming year. Bands such as Mumford & Sons and the Avett Brothers will also become more popular on the radio. The music possibilities for 2014 are endless. What will you be listening to, Titans?
Although I'm a big fan of music, most of the storage on my phone is taken up by apps.
That sounds like a huge waste of time.
Let's see what Sean has to say about that.
Flappy Bird seemed to be the most popular app among students, along with Twitter and Instagram. Teachers and students waste countless hours on pointless games and apps. We talked to a few students to see what their most used apps were.
My favorite app is Twitter.
Anytime, I can say that my favorite app is Twitter.
I'd say Vine, because Vine's got me scrolling for days.
My favorite app is Flappy Bird.
My high score on Flappy Bird is 42.
My high score on Flappy Bird is 31.
Instagram, so I can stalk people.
So if you're ever looking to waste some time, those are some apps that could help you out. I'm Sean Logan, Titan TV.
Maybe it's time for you to find a new hobby.
What else would you suggest?
Well, I heard that there's a new gaming system coming out.
Hey Titans, this is Brody Williams with your gaming news for the week. The Steambox has been talked about largely throughout the gaming community for a few months now, and was finally announced at CES on January 8th. The Steambox is the new gaming console made for PC gamers. It is designed for gamers who want the quality and specs of a gaming computer without the hassle of building one. We were curious what people around the school thought about the Steambox, so we asked you guys your opinions on it. What do you know about the Steambox?
I know that's probably going to be an alternative to people who want to do PC gaming, but they don't have the knowledge of building their own PC, and they're more comfortable with playing on like a console.
I know that it's basically an easy alternative to people who want to kind of build a PC but don't really have the know-how or the money, so it's kind of a cheaper alternative to that.
Would you prefer to buy a Steambox or build a custom PC?
I'd rather build a custom PC, and it's for the reason that I feel as if I could do more with a custom PC than just a Steambox. You know, I want to do more than just games, like I do digital art.
Assuming I had the money, I'd probably want to build a custom PC, but with money I do have, the Steambox is more reasonable to me.
Do you think they could possibly become more popular than other consoles?
I personally don't think so because of the established brand loyalties already. Most people that are already playing Steam on like a computer are probably going to stick there. People that play their current consoles probably going to stick there.
Not really, because it would still have the limitations. Like, for example, its controller is a lot different from what I've seen, than a console's controller. So not many people would be used to its configuration or setup.
I certainly think that they have the ability to become more popular because of the fundraising that they could possibly achieve.
What do you think about the Steam boxes running Linux?
I really don't have much to say on that. It would probably just make Linux more popular among the game developers, because right now there's not very many games that can actually run on Linux. Most work on Windows. And so I'd say that if you got basically the entire Steam library running on Linux, then that would really boost the operating system's popularity.
I think the ability to use other operating systems should be available so that users who dislike Linux should be able to switch to something else like Windows 8 or Windows 7.
I wonder how the Steambox will compete with other gaming systems.
Speaking of competition, let's take a look at how DECA did in theirs recently.
Centennial DECA is creating future business leaders. Members of Centennial DECA competed at the District 7 Career Development Conference. I spoke with the Centennial DECA sponsor about the experience.
Competition for DECA is basically, there are two ways that you can compete. You can compete in a written event, which is either a 30-page or an 11-page paper that the students work on throughout the fall semester, and then they go and they present their papers at competition. Or you can do what are called role play events, where the students will take a 100-question test on marketing, and then when they go to competition, they'll actually do role plays with a judge over business situation.
Members compete in various business and marketing events, including written papers and role plays with business tests. Other members have also been active around Centennial.
We have a great group of DECA students this year. We have a lot of students that are interested not only in just competition, but we have a lot of students that are very active in our community service programs and also in our social events. We also have quite a few members that work in our Titan Spirit shop on a regular basis, and so we have a lot of very active and highly energetic members in our DECA chapter this year.
Many Centennial competitors advanced to state. Congratulations to Sarah Ahmad, Taylor Duane, Allison McGraw, Shoshana Zhang, Sina Alahari, Jyoti Navaneeth, Ria Halukanamath, and Sai Mukwamath. Please also congratulate Jordan Blackwood, Destiny Nguyen, and Carly DeFleece of the CT Center DECA. Good luck to all at state competition. I'm Shoshana Zhang, Titan TV.
Attention students, in every 3A class you'll be collecting money to help donate to fight lymphoma and leukemia. The 3A class that collects the most money will win an Olive Garden pasta party. Donations started January 27th and will conclude on February 7th. Be sure to donate in your third period class and help make a difference and fight against lymphoma and leukemia, and maybe even win an Olive Garden pasta party. Nominations for Prom Queen and Prom King will take place on March 24th through the 28th, and final voting will take place on April 3rd through TitanVoting.com. Prom will take place on April 5th at Embassy Suites in Frisco from 9 to 12 p.m. Tickets will go on sale March 3rd and will be available to purchase during all A-Day lunches. More to come in our future updates. The Titan Speech and Turban Debate team competed at their final TFA qualifying tournament for the year. They finished off with their 8th sweepstakes in a row at the Flower Mound Marcus High School Swing Tournament. Congrats on a great year, guys. This last weekend, the Centennial Academic Decathlon team competed at regionals to qualify for state. The team earned 56 medals, set 6 school records, and won yet another regional championship, and will now move on to the state championship. Taking home medals were Brian Lee, Ian Gunn, Kaylin Brown, Denzel Bunafé, Maddie Horvath, Logan Fisher, Max Swan, Megan Harrell, and Eric Shea. The ACTEC team has won their regional tournament for the 5th consecutive year, and will advance to state for the 9th consecutive year. They are currently ranked 3rd in the entire state of Texas. In a month, they will compete with the best of the state at San Antonio College for medals and a part of a $50,000 in scholarship award. In a month, they will compete against the best in the state at San Antonio College for medals and a part of $50,000 in scholarships awarded to the top teams and individuals. Best of luck at state, guys.
Our clubs aren't the only successful organizations at Centennial.
Stay tuned for our sports segment.
Hey Titans, this is Brendan with your sports update. Boys basketball plays Wakeland at home last Friday and defeated the Wolverines with a strong victory of 60-45. They played Frisco Tuesday and were defeated with a score of 46-55. Girls basketball also plays Wakeland Friday and lost a score of 35-41. Lady Titans varsity soccer plays a good game against McKinney but sadly loses with a score of 2-0. Boys soccer plays well against Bonham Saturday and wins 3-0. Boys wrestling will be competing in regionals at Heritage High School this weekend. Come out and spoil your times as they fight against and takes down the competition.
Just recently, the Titan football team was selected to compete in the Tom Landry Classic. It is a high school football doubleheader featuring 4 of the top teams in the DFW Metroplex. But on a bigger scope, it's a scholarship event for anyone who participates in Friday Night Lights. This is a huge accomplishment for our school.
All you guys, I'm here today to officially invite you into the Tom Landry Classic for 2014 and for 2015. For the next 2 years, you'll start your season in the Tom Landry Classic over at Allen. You play the Highland Park Scots, and you'll be the league game.
I think it's a huge honor for our program to be able to participate. We've heard about the Tom Landry Classic for years and years, and then to finally get invited, and not that we were waiting to get invited, because you look at the teams that are playing in the Classic and you think, wow, that's a neat thing, but could we compete with those teams? And then to actually be officially invited to play, after giving it some thought, it was kind of like a no-brainer. I mean, I know the competition will be very, very keen, and I think we're up to the challenge, and it's just a big honor for our program to be able to participate. So we're looking forward to it.
When we kick off 0 week, and it's Saturday night, Allen Stadium, the stands are packed, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
We feel good. Our coaches got together, we talked about it, we felt like we could compete, and you know, we're here at Centennial, just like most other places too. We play with the hand we've been dealt, and we're going to get our kids prepared and ready to go to the very best of our ability, and hopefully they'll have a good outcome for us.
The Centennial Titans can play with Highland Park and can beat Highland Park, or I wouldn't have invited you. I don't set anybody up to fail. If I invite you to play in it, I think you can go and win the game that I put you in.
I think the biggest consideration, besides do we think we have the kids to be able to go in and compete, was just the mindset, because that's, to me, that's even bigger than having the players talent-wise to be able to play. And I think our kids are at the point in our program right now where they feel confident in their abilities and in what we do.
Every team that leaves here with some kind of legacy. And the cool part about that is you get to make what your legacy is.
All in all, it's going to be a real special time for us, and we hope we'll go out and we'll represent Centennial and Frisco to the very best of our abilities.
Come August, 0 week, Saturday night, when that ball's kicked off, this group in this room can go beat the Scots.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready to take on the Scots.
That's it for this week's episode of Titan TV.
Have a great weekend, Titans.